Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is David, and in this video I'm gonna play the last chapter of The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking game. And I'm playing it solo, and this is the final 18th chapter. So let's see if we can make it, although this will not be the last video in this series, because I recently got this small expansion, The Gifts of Galadriel, and this is a small expansion that is basically chapter 16.5. So after this video we're gonna get one little bonus video. But for now, let's see if we can make it through the final chapter of this game. Chapter 18. So Frodo and Sam set off on the last stage of the quest together. Frodo paddled away from the shore, and the river bore them swiftly away down the western arm and past the frowning cliffs of Tol Brandir. The roar of the great falls drew nearer. Even with such help as Sam could give, it was hard work to pass across the current at the southward end of the island and drive the boat eastward towards the far shore. Chapter 18. The Breaking of the Fellowship. Characters. See the Breaking of the Fellowship event. Threat 1 to 7. Victory is special. Finish all chosen character in each group. Add a Rivers card to the main deck based on the Anduin event, but Rivers cards are a normal suit, so no trump this time. Use the Breaking of the Fellowship event. Breaking of the Fellowship. Characters are divided into two groups. Red characters use the burdened side of the character cards. Group 1, Frodo, Boromir, Samwise and Aragorn. Group 2, Meriadoc, Peregrine, Legolas and Gimli. And the player with one ring picks a group each round and picks their character first. Breaking of the Fellowship. There was no answer. Frodo did not even hear his cries. He was already far away, leaping blindly up the path to the hilltop. Terror and grief shook him, seeing in his thought the mad fierce face of Boromir and his burning eyes. So, we're playing with Frodo in one team, and then these new cards that have a red bordered side, that is the burn side, and we need to play with all characters with the red side for this adventure. So Frodo is in a team with Boromir, of course with Sam and with Aragorn, and the other team is Meriadoc, Gimli, Peregrine and Legolas. So we need to play one round with these four characters and one round with these four characters. But first let's deal out 4 hands of 4 cards and then decide which team to use. Let's not forget to draw the lost card first. That is river card number 2. So rivers are no trump, it's just an additional suit in this game, in this final round. So this one is lost. Now we're gonna make 4 hands of 4 cards. Well, I guess I had to shuffle a little bit better, or it's really just the way it is. We've got almost all forest cards already in play, except the number 3. And also 4 out of the 5 ring cards. So if we're gonna play with this hand, Frodo of course is the basic character, needs to win 4 rings cards. Then Aragorn needs to win an exact number of tricks, and we're gonna draw 2 cards from the threat deck and then have to decide one of those 2 cards how many tricks he's gonna win. Samwise needs to win a specific hills card, and that value also in shadow cards. So this could be his hand. And then we have Boromir, who needs to win the last trick. But I think I'm gonna have a look at the other team first. Peregrine needs to win no trick. That could be possible maybe with this hand. Gimli needs to win a specific mountains card, also with the shadows card of that value by the threat card drawn. Could be possible, maybe with this one. The same is for Legolas, who needs to win a specific forest card and also the matching shadows card. So forget what I said and let's put Legolas over here. And then we have Meriadoc Brandybuck, who needs to win exactly 2 tricks. Which could be done by using this hand. At least you have the one ring to take 1 trick, and we take the trick with the top card of the rivers. So I think these cards look better for this team. So let's start with this team and then do the other team in our second game. So you have to play 2 rounds, 1 round with this team and 1 round with the other team. And of course we have to complete all characters. Let's first do Gimli. And also Meriadoc says, any player who draws a threat card this round may redraw once. So if I'm getting a number I don't like, I can change it. We're getting number 7. Well, let's do the redraw right away, because he has only hit number 5. So I'd like to have a number that's below 5. So increasing the odds that he can pick up that one. And he gets number 7 again. Great. Okay, it is what it is. And then Legolas, and he also needs to win Shadows card number 7. To make it even more hard. And Legolas is gonna win Forest card number 5. He already has it himself. And also needs to win Shadows card number 5. So 2 tricks, no tricks, and all other tricks. And collecting number 5 of Shadow and Forest, and collecting 7 of Mountain and Shadow. We can do the exchange, although Legolas can exchange with Gimli or Aragorn. Or he can exchange with Gimli. Peregrine can exchange with anybody, and also he can exchange with Frodo, Sam or Pippin, but they're not there. And Gimli can exchange with Legolas or Aragorn. So these 2 together, or Peregrine with anybody. I think I want the number 5 out of the way, so we can pick it up straight from the start. Then I need to exchange it with one of those characters. Let's do with Gimli. Right, then we're ready to start. Let's get the Forest card to Legolas straight from the start by playing number 7. Gimli will play number 5, that's the one Legolas needs. Peregrine needs to follow. And Legolas will play number 8 and therefore win the trick and collects Forest card number 5. Now he only needs Shadow card number 5. And Legolas starts the next trick. I'll put it aside to keep track. Here is Shadow card number 7. That's the one Gimli needs to win. I think we have options by playing Forest cards. Because if Legolas plays Forest card number 1, then Peregrine Took cannot follow, will play Shadows card number 7. Then Gimli will play the highest Forest card, so he'll win the trick. And he will play number 6 of these. So Gimli wins the trick and collects the number 7 Shadow card. Put it over here just to keep track. So both Gimli and Legolas are halfway done. That is a nice start. Let's hope we can keep it up like this. So we need still Mountain 7 and Forest and Shadows 5, but they're not in play yet. Let's get some high cards away from Peregrine, because he cannot win any trick. So I'm just playing a Mountains card, so Peregrine cannot follow, will play his highest card. Legolas will not follow, cannot follow, will play number 3 of the Forest. Meriadoc cannot follow. We need to win exactly 2 tricks. We always have the One Ring card as a backup. So let's play number 6. And then Gimli wins the trick. But it's not an interesting one. It was more to get some high cards away from Peregrine. Well, let's do the same thing again by playing Mountains card number 4. Then Peregrine can get rid of number... He has the highest shadows card at the moment, so I'm playing this one. Legolas can get rid of number 1 of the rivers, and he will play number 7 of the... No, he's not gonna play number 7. He's gonna play a rings card, just because he can. And we're playing number 2. So Gimli wins the trick again, and we can now open the trick with ring cards. He still isn't collecting the cards he's looking for. At least we're making progress. Here is Shadows card number 5. This is the one Legolas needs. So if we don't get a higher Shadows card in the game at the moment. And here's the card that Gimli needs, and it goes straight to Gimli. Oh, this is perfect, I was about to say, but then... Oh, that's not good. He's picking up number 8. That is a pity. Let's finish Legolas first, but then we need to play a Shadows card, and it's Gimli's starting turn, so he can play a Shadows card. Then Legolas is going to play number 5, so he's going to win the trick, because he's playing the highest number. Peregrine cannot follow, and Meriadoc cannot follow, so he can get rid of his number 8 mountains card. All problems solved. And then Legolas wins the trick and wins Shadow card number 5. He already had Forest card number 5, so Legolas has completed his quest. Now we need this card to go to Gimli, and Meriadoc still needs to win 2 tricks, and then we're done. Can we get the trick to Gimli? Not really. Let's get Meriadoc his first trick by playing number 7. He needs to follow, and he needs to follow, so he will win the trick. Gimli cannot follow. We'll play number 2 of the forest. So that's trick number 1 for Meriadoc, and he can only win 2. He needs to win exactly 2. So one more trick and he's done. I like to keep, if possible, the 1 ring available for that. And see if we can get all other tricks simply to Gimli and Legolas. So, if he now plays in number 6, then Gimli will play mountain number 7 and win the trick, and this is the card that Gimli needs to win. All others can follow, so Gimli wins the trick. And so Gimli has collected mountains card number 7 and shadows card number 7, so also Gimli is done. One more trick to him, and then we're done. But we need to make sure he doesn't get too many tricks. Basically we have to let him win 1 trick and then get the trick to Legolas. So I'm gonna play number 2, then Gimli can play number 3. He can play number 7, wins the trick, and Legolas will play this one. So he wins the trick, and now has won 2 tricks. We need him to win exactly 2 tricks, so he is also done. Now he can start. All cards are in play, so he will be playing number 1 and not choose to win the trick. So Gimli needs to follow. Peregrine will follow with this one, and Legolas will take the trick by playing the highest card. And then Legolas will play number 4. Nobody can follow, so they'll simply play a random card. He wins the trick again. Sorry. Then he plays this one. No one can follow, so Legolas will win the trick also. Then we're done, and we have successfully completed our first group, because Legolas has collected the Forest and Shadows card he needed. He has collected no tricks, so he's okay. Gimli won his tricks, and Meridek won 2 tricks exactly. So Team 1, Group 1, off to a good start. Those are done. And now we need to score the other team, including Frodo. So let's not forget the lost card. Number 7 of the Forest. And one last time, at least for the 18 chapters of this game, we're gonna deal out 4 hands of 4 cards. So let's see. Frodo needs to win 4 or more rings cards. Aragorn needs to win exactly the number of tricks equal to the value of the chosen threat card, and we draw 2 cards from the threat deck and then choose 1. So we need to win. You know what? Let's do so now. Or do we first need to add Aragorn to a hand? Maybe that would be the right thing to do. Samwise needs to win a specific Hills card and again a specific Shadows card. And since there are 2 higher Hills cards over here than the other ones in play, we're gonna simply put Samwise over here. And then we have Boromir, who needs to win the last trick. It doesn't really look like one of the hands is really better than the others. I'm gonna put him over here, I don't know, just for fun. And Aragorn needs to win a number of tricks based on the threat cards we draw. So we're gonna first do Aragorn. So I draw number this and number this. So Aragorn needs to win 2 or 3 tricks. I like to keep it as low as possible. Also, this hand at the moment isn't very special, so let's give him number 2. So again, just like in our previous round, we need to win exactly 2 tricks with Aragorn. Boromir needs to win the last trick, and Samwise needs to win Hills card and Shadow card number 4. I was hoping, of course, to get number 2 or 1, but 2 was already out. It is what it is. So, we can do an exchange, although Frodo can't. Aragorn can exchange with any player, Boromir with any player except for Frodo, and he doesn't get an exchange. Although any ring card that Sam wins also counts for Frodo's goal, so they can win the rings together. Might come in handy. Do we want something to exchange? Maybe if we give the ring 5 to No, it's not perfect, but I think it won't be better by switching around things. Although, if he's gonna win the last trick, I like to have some high numbers at him. Maybe we can give the Forest number 8 to Boromir. In exchange for Rivers number 5. Let's see. Here we go, last round of our final game. I hope I'm gonna make it, of course. And Frodo will be the starting player. And I see something nice already, because if I'm simply playing, oh, it doesn't even matter. If I'm gonna play number 1, then those 2 can't follow, so they both can chip in the ring cards straight from the start. So we can now open with ring cards, and Samwise can take the trick. So Samwise wins the trick, but since his rings also count for Frodo, Frodo already has 2 of the 4 rings he needs to complete his quest. So I think that is a nice start. Here's number 4, the one he needs. So if we don't get a higher number in play right now, we can immediately pick up his Hills card. And then all we need to worry about is the shadows card. So Sam needs to win this card. No one can follow, only Frodo, but he has a lower number, so he'll win the trick. And then Boromir will play number 2 and Aragorn will play number 1. So Samwise wins the trick and collects Hills card number 4. Now all he needs is Shadows card number 4 to complete his quest. I think we're on a good start. And I think if we can get to the mountains at the end of the game, we have Boromir win the last trick. So all we really need is Aragorn to win 2 tricks and to score shadow card number 4. This looks like a good moment to give Aragorn his tricks by playing number 2. Boromir cannot follow, will play number 5. Frodo cannot follow, will play number 3. And then Aragorn staked the trick by playing number 7. So he got his first trick. Maybe we should have said 3 tricks, but it is what it is. So that's 1. He can only win 1 more, or he needs to win 1 more. Still no Shadows card number 4 in play. Let's give Aragorn his second trick, and then he cannot win any more tricks by playing number 6. Only Frodo can follow. Aragorn will play number 5, and Samwise will play number 8. So Boromir has the 2 highest mountains card. Maybe if we can get to mountains at the end of the game, Boromir can pick up his winning last trick. Aragorn wins 2 tricks. Aragorn is done. We cannot have Aragorn win any more tricks. Here's another rings card. That needs to go to either Frodo or Sam. And another ring card for Frodo. And of course Frodo can still use his 1 ring to claim a trick. Let's play the Rivers card. Then Sam will win the trick. Nice! Sam gets Shadows card number 8. So wherever Shadow card number 4 will appear, as long as not with himself, he can pick it up. This would be the perfect moment for Shadows card number 4 to appear. Oh, not yet. So I'm not going to play my Shadows card, obviously. We can get the trick either to Frodo by playing number 6 or keep it ourselves by playing number 8. Let's play number 8, because then Aragorn can get rid of his Shadows card. Then Boromir is going to play his low card, and Frodo cannot follow, will play number 7. So Sam wins the trick. We're on the lookout for... Did I do something stupid? I did something very stupid. Why did I play the shadows? Oh, that was stupid. Actually, I should stop the video, rewind and play again, but mistakes were made. No problem, maybe we can pick it up by playing number 8. It has to be in this last 4 cards. You know what, let's complete Frodo by playing number 3. Then Boromir will play number 5. Aragorn will play number 6. And Frodo will play number 2. So Sam wins the trick. but the collected ring cards count for the goal of Frodo, so Frodo has collected 4 cards, and Frodo is officially done, but he still has the 1 ring card he can use to take a trick if it's needed. Well, here comes Shadows card number 4, he gets it himself. I hope that will be the only Shadows card in play. Otherwise we might have a little problem. No, we're good. We are very good. Now Sam's gonna play number 4. Boromir cannot follow, will play number 6. Aragorn cannot follow, will play number 4. And Frodo cannot follow, will play number 8. So Sam wins the trick and collects both Hill and Shadow card number 4. So also Sam is officially done. We made it a little hard on ourselves by playing the wrong card, but okay. No more cards to add to the hand. This is it. Boromir needs to win the last trick. How are we gonna get the trick to Boromir? That's wherefore we have the 1 ring as a backup. Frodo. Sam's gonna play this one. Boromir cannot follow, will play this one. Aragorn cannot follow, will play this one. And Frodo will play the 1 ring and say, I'll claim this trick. With the 1 ring card he may choose to win this trick. So also Frodo has at least one trick. And then it doesn't matter which one Frodo will be playing. He'll play number 4 of the rivers. So Aragorn needs to follow. Boromir needs to follow. Plays the highest number, so he wins the trick. And then Boromir is gonna play number 8, and he will win the last trick. And that's his task, his quest to win the last trick. So, bam, we're done. And so Frodo and his team, both teams, have successfully completed the last chapter of this first game, The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking game. Because I'm saying the first game, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a game number 2 and 3 with the other 2 books to play through. I mean, they even skipped the orcs and urukhais in this game. But this is not it. If you're done playing this game, there is an option to keep playing it. You finished all of the chapters, but the game is not over. The end of the rulebook includes a way to play the game as much as you would like. Included below are 2 more gift cards to try in this new game mode using many of the other cards in the game. Here comes the song. I'm not gonna sing. The road goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. Now far ahead the road has gone, and I must follow if I can, pursuing it with weary feet until it joins some larger way, where many paths and errands meet, and whither then I cannot say. So we get a Glamdring Elven Sword. You do not have to follow suit during the first trick, and this one gone to Gandalf. And we get Sting, Bilbo's Sword. Give this card to Frodo. Exchange with the lost card or any character that has added the lost card to their hand. Because all cards in this game have either dark numbers, black numbers, gold numbers, or some have white numbers. And if you want to play just a random game of The Lord of the Rings, you're gonna take the booklet and you'll see you're playing without the white number ones, you're playing with all the black ones. And based on the number of players, you're gonna add in a number of characters with the gold box. Although you always have to play with Frodo and Gandalf, and then some other characters. And then you're gonna play a long victory, so you're gonna play at least 2 rounds trying to complete all chosen characters for that game you picked. But that's it. These were all the 18 chapters to play with The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking game in solo mode. Although we're not totally there, my next video will be a bonus video, and then we're gonna play this small expansion, The Gifts of Galadriel. If you have watched all the way through, thank you very much. If you have any questions about this chapter or the game in general, please feel free to ask them in the comments below. And hope to see you at least one more time at The Gifts of Galadriel. See ya!